This simple algebraic formula that I use as a real estate appraiser goes far beyond predicting real estate trends that I use it for. This is the formula that runs the world. The algorithms that allow analysts to predict trends and create algorithms using data in a multiple regression analysis, statistics, statistical analysis. This is an example why the thing to predict equals its coefficient times x, the variables, plus another coefficient. Before you click off this video thinking it's a math video, this goes far beyond math. This is the signature of the creator of the universe, showing us how to observe his creation. Y equals m times x plus b. And this is the formula after using the coefficients that I generated in this multiple regression analysis. And the numbers are, we're trying to get as close to 1 as possible, and it's unbelievable. It's 99 in each case. So here's our formula in action. But the divine thing about this, it's the creator of the universe, what he's done. We see the natural logarithm, which is the E constant. I always call myself Rob E. The E is the natural logarithm. It occurs in nature. It's a constant, and I'm using it here because the numbers are very big. So in order to use them on this y-axis, an E log value. So the diameter of the moon in kilometers, log value 8.15. Now that's, we see right here is 10, 8, and the name Yareth in Hebrew, the Hebrew Gematria letter value sum total is 218. 218. So they line up perfectly at this dot. The Hebrew name for the moon, and in kilometers, the moon's diameter in kilometers. Next is the earth, Eretz. In Hebrew, the Hebrew Gematria value is 291. 291. The diameter of the earth in kilometers is right here at log value of 9.45. So again, the Hebrew Gematria name for Eretz is 291, and the log value is 9.45, creating this spot right here, this dot. The sun, Samesh, has a Hebrew Gematria sum total letter value of 640. We see 640 right there. And the diameter of the sun in kilometers is the log value of 1414. So here's the Y thing to predict. And so right there. And so not only does it form these spots with the two, the name and the diameter log value, but it creates this linear relationship. This is the actual Gematria, Hebrew Gematria breakdown of the names for the sun, moon, and earth. Samesh, Shin 300, Mem 40, Shin 300. Sum total Gematria letter value 640. Yareth, moon, Yud 10, Resh 200, Het 8. Sum total is 218. Eretz, the earth. Aleph 1. 1 is God. Resh 200. Sadat, 90. Sum total Hebrew Gematria letter value is 291. Here's the breakdown. Yarek, the moon, 218. The diameter in kilometers, 3,475. It creates a log value of 8.15. Eretz, the earth, has a Hebrew Gematria letter value of 291. The diameter of the earth in kilometers is 12,756, which is a log value of 9.45. And Samesh, in Hebrew, which is the sun, has a Hebrew Gematria sum total letter value of 640. The diameter of the sun in kilometers, 1,391,000. And that's the natural log value of 14.14. The volume of the earth and moon being shown here in kilometers cubed. The moon 2.1968, the earth 108.321. The volume of the moon in cubic meters is a very large number. So I create a log value using the E natural logarithm for the y-axis. The earth volume in cubic meters, create the log value, and the cubic meters of the sun. The sun's volume has a log value of 41.78. The moon has a Hebrew Gematria value of 218 right there, and the log volume 23.81. So this is the point right here, the dot. And the earth, Eretz, has a Hebrew Gematria value of 291, and a log volume of 2771. Right there's the dot. And Samesh, the sun, the Hebrew Gematria value is 640, and the log volume 41.78. See, 41.78. So here's the dot where the two meet. Again, creating a linear relationship. And we're trying to get as close to 1 as possible, and in each case it's perfect, 0.99. Very low standard error. This is as good as it gets. And here's the formula in action. Here's the value of the moon, earth, and sun, and the coefficients that are generated. You can see these coefficients being used in that formula. Y, the thing to predict, times M times X, which is the value of the Hebrew names of the celestial bodies, plus this coefficient right here. Right here we see it again, the 15.06, and it's a beautiful, perfect regression. Okay, so if you go on to Google and you just Google moon, earth, sun, and you can verify all these numbers, and the moon's mass in kilograms you see here, and I created this log value because it's a huge number, and so I created the log value using an Excel spreadsheet. You can use a calculator to calculate the log value, and that's what I've done in order for the y-axis to be something that's readable. And the Earth's mass, kilograms, see it's a big number, so I create the log value, the E natural logarithms used, and the sun mass in kilograms, and that's really, so the log value is 69.76, is used in the y-axis. The sun's mass is 99.9% of all mass in our solar system. Again, we see the log mass of the moon, earth, and sun in Hebrew, the names correlating exactly with the log value of the mass of the celestial body. So here, again, the moon has a value of 218 in Hebrew, and its log mass is 5265, creating this point in the XY axis. That's very unusual in itself in each case. The Earth has a Hebrew Gematria value of 291, just like in the past regressions we were looking at. The log mass of the Earth is 57.04, and we see right here, again it meets at those two at that same point. The Sun, the Hebrew Gematria value 640, as we saw on all the other graphs, the XY axes, and also the log mass 69.76, we see right here. So they meet again, creating this linear relationship. Here's our formula of the coefficients. The moon's surface area, the Earth's surface area, and the sun's surface area, these can be verified. The kilometers squared can be verified just by putting in moon in Google, Earth in Google, and sun in Google, and all these kilometers will be verified that way. And a log value I created on an Excel spreadsheet just by using the formula ln, the natural logarithm, the e for the y thing to predict axis. The Hebrew Gematria value of the names are always consistent throughout this video. 218 for the moon, but the log surface area of the moon is 17.45 as we just seen, and here's the point. And again, we see that the Earth has a Hebrew Gematria of 291, but the log surface area is 20.05, meeting there again. And finally, with the sun, 640 is the Hebrew Gematria value. Here's the dot, and a log surface area 29.43. Here's 25, 29.43. Again, creating a linear relationship for the log surface area. Here's the formula and the coefficients that were used, the algebraic formula and the coefficients that were used in my multiple regression analysis that I performed. Okay, so again, it's a perfect regression at 0.99 in each case. Very small error, standard error. And here's the formulas being used. We see the coefficient right here. The coefficient times the Hebrew Gematria value for the name moon, earth, and sun. And again, we see the coefficient creating the predicted log value, which is super close to the actual log value in each case. So it's here we got the predicted and the actual, and you see how close they are, 1770. But I use the actual in this here to represent this linear relationship in each case.